Our job at Byg ApS was to rethink the business concept so we could get competitive again and secure Byg's future in the building industry. Our mission is to design and build more sustainable. We need to keep developing to follow the market, and sustainable buildings are the future. Our construction is primarily built in wood. From the inside it's built with gypsum, OSB, an installation layer with wood fiber insulation, vapor barrier, construction wood with wood fiber insulation, simple wind stopper, wood rafter, and silver wood cladding. The wall is fire class R60, and the energy class of the wall is 0.109 watt per square meters Kelvin. We are using wood in our construction because wood can absorb CO2, and therefore we have chosen wood fiber insulation as well, which makes a big difference in our CO2 footprint.
One of the key initiatives for Byg is the future use of BIM, Building Information Modeling. By using BIM, Byg can offer 3D visualization for his customers and give them an opportunity to walk through their future home. By offering a single amount of 60,000 Danish kroner, Byg is going from an outdated company to a construction company which can offer the latest technologies to attract new clients. This is an example of how a rendering by Byg is to appear. As a client, you want to buy a dream, that's why Byg is going to offer them a dream.
Conventional versus alternative constructions. The whole idea of Byg is to find a more sustainable way to build houses in the future. Therefore, we started out by analyzing the wall construction by comparing an alternative wood-constructed wall to an conventional brick wall. In the first column, we started looking at the overall CO2 submission of the different materials and added it all up to get the exact CO2 value of our different constructions when they are built. We did the same for the prices of the components and made a comparison of the materials price in the construction phase and after 120 years lifespan. Even though we have concluded that the brick wall construction would be cheaper and easier to maintain over time, we chose to make an outer wall in our wood construction, after all based on the level of CO2 submission.
With these new initiatives and new sustainable building materials that have been implemented into Byg, we have analyzed the market position of the company. At the moment, Byg is placed in a very dangerous market position. The price per square meter is very low, and the amount of houses sold annually is also low. With the new company strategy and higher focus on sustainability, we have compared Byg's new prices with another house building company, Jacobsen Huse, which builds in similar materials. Byg's new sales price per square meter is 16,461 Danish kroner, compared to Jacobsen Huse's 18,400 Danish kroner. Byg's sales price for a 160 square meter house is 2,650,000 Danish kroner, while Jacobsen Huse's sales price is 2,740,000 Danish kroner. As you can see on the graph, we try to visualize that our analysis of Byg's market position will be growing exponentially in the future with these new sustainable building solutions.
To get an advantage on other construction companies, Byg must obtain the gold certificate, which gives them a 10% deduction on sustainable constructions. To achieve the gold certificate, you must score at least 50% in the evaluation matrix. To fill in the matrix, you have to rate your new sustainable strategies from 1 to 10 compared to traditional constructions. Our new business model and use of new sustainable materials gives a 62% score, which is enough to achieve the gold certificate. To build with more sustainable materials in our building is for sure the future, not just for the sake of our planet, but also for the sake of the building industry itself. During this course, we have seen a lot of benevolence from the manufacturers to invent and create sustainable materials, but it's still a lot more expensive to build with sustainable materials. To reduce that, customers must demand sustainability over price.